Hey guys, day 3, I guess. Okay, so there's a couple of things I gotta do real quick. First and foremost, what I've done at work is I've gotten ChatGPT, no, not ChatGPT, Grok X, caught up on pretty much everything I did with ChatGPT. Now the only things I need to do, where are my history? Okay. Okay, let me just tell him, okay, I'm home. Give me a sec. Shots of the changes. Okay. So what I've done is it's completely updated with everything we did with ChatGPT. What I need to do now is I need to show it all of the stuff that I did. Zombie. Okay. Windows. That's it, right? Yeah. Okay. Content drawer. Where did we fuck with that? Was it in BP third person game mode or was it in no. Okay. Yes. I think it needs to know that I did it in BP third person character. And make sure that that is it. Okay. Okay. So these first two screenshots are a couple of the changes made. We created two inputs for the C key and X key. From one. And the other screenshot is the programming blueprint setup. Make it where keys apply when I have more get shots. Here's my friend made. We created two inputs for the C key and X key called enforcer when criminal for the screenshot. Actually apply one. Get the screenshot. Description. Blueprint likely. Okay, so it's guessing what I did. Is APB due done yet? Oh my god, I just got home. No. No, actually I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm chatting with Grok now on X or Twitter or whatever people want to call it. Because the thing basically hit me with so much BS. I thought it was in a job interview because I was talking to it on at work. Like, I'm really frustrated, Chad, about Chat GPT like fucking with what I wanted, like my vision, right, with the timer thing. It literally sat there. Let me scroll up. Let me see if I can find it. The thing treated it like a job interview. It gave me so much BS. I literally was like, oh, actually, why not? I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. But I've decided what I'm doing. So I went through, I had ChatGPT give me all of the chat logs of everything I did in like a text file. I sent it to Grok. Grok literally understands everything I did. The only thing I couldn't do was send it screenshots of the changes you made. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm working on getting all of the screenshots of all the changes. So the input, the command in BP third person character, the systems. Yeah, I'm showing it everything. I'm explaining everything as I type the screenshots. So it's actually it guessed it almost right. Funny enough, because when I showed it two screenshots, right, and it was just the input and what we did in BP third person character, and its guess of what we did or what you did, right, uh, is actually kind of close. It's actually kind of interesting how close I got. Shit. Where did? Oh no! Why is BP player state? Hold on. It wasn't here, was it? It wasn't game state, was it? What is this? Oh yeah, right here. Add wins. Event tick. Register district. Okay, so it knows about that one because I did that. It's this that we did. Grok is actually kind of crazy. It'll see things and just be like, oh yeah. Let me take a screenshot of this. So let me go over it to make sure I understand. So this is that custom event for add wins, right? Which has the registered districts from here. Takes the registered district, add wins in the faction, and then the faction wins is registered through here, which gives me that print string. This takes the enumeration plus 1 point. Oh, this is purely for this print string, right? That's purely for print string. Okay. Cool. So it already knows about this because I did that with ChatGPT. This is what I need to get. I hope it can read it. I also realized the UE5 has timer nodes already too, so eventually you could replace that with a proper timer rather than doing it manually. Oh, seriously? Well, let's not backtrack too much. Okay, you know, this is genuinely the most progress I've ever made on any of my attempts with like actually making something. Okay. Okay, I already told it about the tick event for the timer. I'm just gonna go through and explain it the other parts, and I just need to read it to make sure it actually fully understood. I think that's the thing I like about Grok. It'll literally tell you back everything it thinks is going on. So, okay, here is the BP game state. Game state where we have the event tick for the 24-hour timer. My friend also added an extra variable called default base time. Event begin play is at as timer start. Bottom is the add win event track. Okay. Let me get stuff. Okay, and I can stop, pause them. Oh, so it's actually an easier system. It's stuff you can change later. Okay. It sounds like something we should do. But listen, we made so much progress yesterday. I felt so accomplished. Let's not take it away. Let's not take it away. Okay. So there's that screenshot. I'll tell you. I'll show you all the stuff I've told it. Right. So we got this first one. Like I said, it's pretty crazy how accurate it is sometimes. So of course, I took the screenshot of the input, right? The input changes, and then, of course, in the BP third person character, I gave like a brief summary, like this is what this does. And then, like I said, I really like how Grok lays stuff out. Review all changes, so it's recognizing the changes. Because once again, I gave it all the updated information from ChatGPT before you kind of came in and helped. So it's now taking account those changes. And step verifying logs, quick optimization, so it's going through all that stuff. Initial observation, centralizing the timer is a major improvement over ChatGPT's. Okay, now it's just, see, it's shit talking like the whole time. It's so funny. It was shit talking every fucking chance it got. It's so funny. I need a full screenshot to see how default control timer is used, e.g. nodes like set timer branch to check time, how admin integrates with districts, register districts array and replication is handled. Okay. Okay, and it's waiting for screenshots. Let me see. What else did we work on? What else did we do? We actually you did a lot. There was like one more space I feel like we changed. It was in the districts tab, right? Oh yeah, the wind tracker. So here's the okay. Okay. This is gonna be a big one. I'm hoping it's gonna be able to read everything, but I'll just take multiple screenshots, I guess, so it doesn't fuck up the words. We'll see. So take this one. We can see the check. Zoom in on this. District to the game state, and then the wind tracker. Okay. Okay. I think these are the final changes we made, right? Here are the final screenshots. Of the changes. P districts. Okay, let's see. I'll just post this and see what it comes up with. Try to dive into these updates for me to inspire game combined with the earlier BP game state screenshot with the event tick for 24-hour timer, default control timer, and add one event in ChatGPT work, BP contact base, splitch menu. I now have a full picture to analyze. Since you provided the district zone changes, state details, and propose an optimized next step. Okay, now it's shit talking to me. Okay, bro. Your low end laptop. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I was like, oh, a little optimization, and it's now insulting me every chance it gets. Past issues like the take your time if need to rest. Analysis of BP districts on screen based on your description and context. Since I can't see the images directly, here's my interpretation. You can't see the images directly? Fact, criminal wins and forces stay with register on begin play when the does it. Change this timer remove. The timer when check driver was removed as your from timer registration update. Yeah, but implied when tracking the add when an event reference to next is child would show PV applies these wins control logic. That control state based on wins, or it could be moved to analysis, missing pieces, awaiting full screenshots. Okay. So now we're going to be making the precinct and the gang hideout as actor blueprints, variables, district reference, BP, district zone, reference, faction, action, contact list, array of BP contact bases, events, register with district on begin play, adds BP game states registered HQs or extends registered district nodes. Okay, I don't. I'd rather it register just with the district. I don't know if I wanted to register with the game state because I'd rather it because once again it's the points are going to count towards the district specifically, and then the district is going to keep track of how many wins or losses. Nodes, get game state, cast a BP game state, add to array. I don't want it to add to the array because that's specifically for the districts because I'm going to have multiple districts, like 3. I'm probably gonna do. I don't want to add HQs into that because then that would fuck everything up. The HQs for the specific districts. I to them. Multiple beats makes perfect sense, and your suggestion to have districts track wins reported by relevance. Oh my god, so this thing's overcomplicating everything. This avoids cluttering, aligns with the goal of optimize. Let's refine the plan based on BP games today. Default control timer, add win, and BP district. Exact names for me. Updated understanding, current setup, BP game state, event tick. Districts track HQ reported wins. Instead of BP game states add win, updating all. No, I only. Okay, we only did that for the testing. Let's have BP precinct base and BP hideout base report wins directly to their tied BP district zone. This is simpler and more efficient, especially for your low-end laptop. Thanks for constantly telling me, as it avoids unnecessary iterations over multiple districts. Revised design. BP district zone. Variables. Retain criminal wins, enforcer wins, control state. New variable assigned HQ. BP precinct base or BP hideout base reference. Set at design time or runtime to link its specific HQ event functions. Register district. Still adds. So I'd have to add. So instead of assigned HQ, I should have assigned precinct and assigned hideout. Because I'm going to have one for enforcers and one for criminals. BP hideout base variables. Fuck, maybe Grok isn't. Maybe ChatGPT actually might be better. Structure in your game, so I'll break it down in clear layers so you see how the precincts and hideout each fit in and connect to the rest of your systems. District zone, BP district zone, HQ, precinct, contacts. Okay, so this better. Each district owns one precinct and one hideout. Each Right. Oh, and it out. Remember the enforcers. Terminal. Both HQs always exist within a district. Players pledge to contact from one of those HQs. Win points contribute to the district associated with the pledge contacts HQ. At the end of 24 hours, the district changes visually based on which side has more wins. Okay, so ChatGPT is actually doing a better job. What was I doing? Grok fucking talked itself up a storm and it immediately was just making it way overcomplicated. Okay, so let's get building. Okay, so we're just probably going to stick with ChatGPT. I'll just have to pay attention to what it's trying to have me do so I can kind of course correct it every time it tries to do some stupid shit. Okay, so I do like this because it's even telling me specifically how these things are going to be. So BPHQ base is going to be the shared parent for the precinct and the hideout. So I'm going to have so I do like that. BP HQ base, BP precinct, BP hideout. Update BP district zone to hold both. Set up registration on begin play, ready go. So we already have, maybe not. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Walk me through this step by step. Please. Alright, let's set up the HQ system step by step. This will let your districts each have one precinct and one hideout, each tied to a list of contacts and registered to the district they belong to. Step 1, create BP HQ base. Shared parent for both the precinct and the hideout. 1.1, right click, blueprint class, choose actor, name it BP HQ base. So where would I put this in terms of the contact drawer? Contacts? Districts? Contacts? Contact? Actions? Doesn't matter. Okay. So choose actor, name it HQ BP. Blueprint class, actor, name it BP print Q base. Based. Open BPHQ base and add these variables. Here. We're gonna be adding a bunch of variables. So this one's gonna be HQ faction. It's gonna be an enum. Oh, it's E faction, that's why. Take that freaking enum I got. To recognize which faction it's gonna be a part of, enforcer, we'll just put in description. Okay, add new variable. This one's gonna be district zone ref. District zone object reference. The district this HQ belongs to. Okay. Contacts. Oh yeah, because that's right, we're assigning contacts. Okay. Woo! Let's go. Contacts. Probably caps it, huh? Contacts. This is going to be array of BP contact base object reference. We'll just come up here. It's going to be an array of BP contact base object reference. We're going to switch it over to array. Okay. File save. Just get all that nice. All contacts in this HQ. All contacts. Okay. Station name. Station name. Station name, and it's just going to be a text. Bam. Singular. Singular text. File. Save all. Okay. What do you think so far? Make sure all variables are instance editable and exposed on spawn. So they're all instance editable, and exposed on spawn. Okay. File save. Save. Step 2. Add registration logic to HQ base. We want the HQ to automatically register with its assigned district on begin play. In the event graph of BP HQ base, okay. Hence, on event begin play is valid. Get district zone reference. There. Huh. Delete. I don't think this is the right one. I'm looking. It's the question mark one. And then we take district zone reference, get district zone reference, put that there. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. I just grabbed the wrong is valid. Okay. If true, call register HQ on district zone reference and pass self. If true, call. Call. Assume we'll build a function in the district called. Oh, I hate it when it does this. I'm trying to call something that we haven't even assigned yet. Assume we'll build a function in the district called register HQ that takes the HQ and stores it. Okay. So why don't I do that right now? Okay, hello. Okay. My headset turned off. Okay. So I hate it when it does this. So it's having me set up for this, and then it says down here, assume we'll build a function in the district called register HQ that takes the HQ and stores it. Why wouldn't I put that in now? In fact, it moves on to step 3, which creates the children, BP precinct, and BP hideout. Step 4 is update BP district zone, which is going to be making two variables, precinct reference and hideout reference. Make them editable so you can assign them in the level editor. Add this function, register HQ. Then add logic, branch, switch on HQ faction. If enforcer, set precinct ref HQ, cast to BP precinct. Okay, so I see what's, because I don't have the children yet, I can't do this part yet. Okay. Okay. So fuck it. I'm bitching, but it makes sense when I read ahead. Step 3, create children. So I don't actually remember how to. So should I put it in districts? Because I'm only gonna have like 3 districts. So putting the HQs in the districts kind of makes sense. Let's put them in there. Move. And then what I can do is create child blueprint class. This one's going to be BP precinct. Back to HQ base. Create child blueprint class. This one's going to be BP hideout. Right click on BP HQ base, create child blueprint, name one BP precinct, name the other BP hideout. Open each one and set default HQ faction, enforcer for precinct, criminal for hideout. Precinct is already enforcer. We'll just compile save. So precinct has enforcer, hideout has criminal. Okay. Step 4. Update BP district zone. We'll close these for now. BP district zone. Add 2 new variables. We have a precinct reference. Object reference. Enforcer. Q. Object. Just make sure I'm spelling it right. Okay, and this one's going to be BP hideout. Object reference. The H. Criminal. Q. District. Okay. File and save. Make them editable so you can assign them in the level editor. Editable. Instance editable. Should these be replicated or no? Well, it didn't tell me. Okay. But I mean, I guess it's really easy to go back and just switch on replication if that's necessary. 4.2, add this function, register HQ. Actually adding a function. register HQ. There's going to be an input called HQ. BP HQ base object reference. The HQ okay. Then add logic. We're gonna do a branch. Go. Switch on branch, switch on HQ faction. If enforcer set precinct reference equals HQ cast to BP precinct. If criminal set hideout reference if criminal set hideout reference HQ. So I need to get here. I need Q get HQ faction. And that'd be, I guess, enforcer. E. Yeah, enforcer. Fuck. How would I do this? Is this the wrong branch? What other branches are there? That one. Oh, I feel like that one's actually closer. Then add logic. Branch. Switch on HQ faction. Switch on HQ faction. How do I switch based on HQ faction? This way, each HQ will assign itself properly. If enforcer set precinct reference equals HQ. Cast to BP precinct. If criminal set hideout. Okay. Let me just stop here for a second. Okay, I'm currently on 4.2. Add function. Now, I'm looking at the text or the logic, but I'm not totally following. How do I get the branch recognize which faction HQ is part? You go in more depth. Up. Walk through 4.2 step-by-step and blueprint. You're going to add a function to your BP district zone called register HQ. Feed in the HQ, either a precinct or hideout. Check the HQ faction of the incoming HQ. Store the reference in the right variable, precinct reference or hideout reference. Step by step. Step 1, open BP district zone. In left sidebar, click functions. We've already done that. Step 2, add input. In the functions detail, input. Oh yeah, I have it. Click plus in inputs. Name the input HQ. Set the input type to BPHQ base object reference. Step 3. Get the HQ faction variable. Drag off HQ pin. Get HQ faction. Select it. This will give you the E faction enum from the incoming HQ. Step 4. Add a switch on E faction. Add a switch. Drag off the HQ faction pin. Type switch on E faction. Okay. Switch on E faction. Looks like. Whoop. Select it. This gives you two outputs, enforcer and criminal. Step 5, handle enforcer case. From the enforcer pin, drag out, type cast to BP precinct, connect HQ cast input. From the cast, drag off and set cast. Drag off and set ref. Okay. Was cast result. Step 6, handle criminal case, which I'm assuming is the same thing. So for the cast the hideout. Has to be the hideout. HQ will go. Set hideout. Hideout reference. Okay. Go. Okay. Optional. Add a print string debug. I'm not gonna do a print part, to be honest. Okay. What this does, when an HQ calls this function, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Print string HQ precinct registered. Hideout. Okay, file save all, please, God. Okay. When an HQ calls this function and passes itself in, the function checks its faction. It stores that HQ in the proper slot, precinct reference, or hideout reference. You now have both HQs cleanly registered to the district. So let me scroll actually back up, because remember, it assumed I had register HQ. Now that I have register HQ, I'm going to go back to BPHQ base. Is valid district zone reference, right? If true, call register HQ on district zone reference and pass self. Call register HQ on district zone reference and pass self. Register HQ. Okay. So now that we have that function, the only problem having now is that you wanted all that function back in BP HQ base, but having difficulty setting that part up now. Function. Weird. You got the register function working in BP district zone, so now we need to just call it properly from inside BP HQ base during begin play. Let's walk through that step by step. Step by step, call register HQ from BP HQ base. Step 1. Open BP HQ base, go to event graph, locate or add event begin play. If it's not already there, right click graph, if I'm going to add it. Step 3, check if district zone reference is valid. You don't want to call anything if it's not set. Drag out from district zone ref, type is valid, with execution pin node. Next begin play. Okay, so let me, I think this is literally what I needed, but let's try it. Literally this, okay, yeah. We had this part. Call register HQ on district zone reference. Drag off of district zone reference pin from is valid true. Search for and select register issued auto detect from BP district zone. So I have to do this. Register. Oh, call function's right here. So if it's true, it's going to register the HQ. Okay, I see. How interesting. Okay. That's why I was having difficulty. I think that's cool. If it doesn't show up, make sure the function in BP district zone is public. Check the little eye icon near the function name. The variable district zone reference in HQ base is properly typed to BP district zone or a child. Step 5, pass self into register HQ input. Drag a wire from the HQ input drag a wire from the HQ input of register HQ. Type self. Choose get a reference to self. Now it's calling district zone reference to register HQ self. Okay. I don't need to do a print string here. I don't care about that. This confirms their logic is firing correctly. What this does, when the game starts, each HQ will check if its assigned district is valid. Call register HQ on that district. The district will assign it to precinct reference or hideout reference based on its faction. Let me know when you've wired that up and if it's not calling or compiling. Okay. Let's try it. Registered district. I didn't see. Oh no, both factions failed to control this district. Okay. So it registered the district, but the precincts weren't. Why? Is it because will child automatically get updated, correct? If I put move up here? Let me see. Let me go to hideout. Actually, is there no graph? Where's the graph? It is. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? I know what it is. I didn't add them into the game. We'll take BP hideout, I'll put it over here. Little creamy crims over here. And then precinct here. Save file, save all. We play. Register district. Okay. So they still didn't. Because I don't have any base. Drop you in here. PHQ base, you'll just be here. And I registered a district. But neither of the print strings that I did, district zone, triggering. Why? Okay, I compiled and saved everything. Let me... I hit play. I'm gonna start it one more time. I hit play. Never triggers. End it. Play. Hits here, but it's never valid. Fascinating. Okay. That's interesting. So what exactly would I do about this? Okay. Okay, so I've run into an the HQs registering. Here's all my screenshots of base. What did I do wrong? Okay. I can see what's going on here. Breakdown what's likely causing your HQ to not register. You're calling from BP HQ basis, which is correct. You're using a reference to the BP district zone via the district zone variable. Also correct. You're checking if the reference is valid before calling the function. Smart move. What's going wrong? You're calling register HQ on self, not the district zone reference. In the node. Okay. Did you not tell me to do that? I'm gonna eat it. What do you mean throw it away? I'm gonna eat it. Give me a second, give me a second. The target of register should be district zone reference, not self. Register HQ with a function inside BP district zone. So calling on HQ itself work. The problem is here. I don't think that was it, guys. Yeah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Hey, what's up, Goldcat? Got called a APB too. Problem that it's slow stops at the district. That means my district zone reference variable is still none at the time begin play run. So the HQ doesn't know which district it's tied to. Why this happens. Unreal doesn't automatically assign references like district zone reference. And manually set that variable. Been working hard on doing APB now. Lost. It was only 1 AM. Oh my goodness. Unreal doesn't automatically assign references like district zone reference. You need to manually set that variable for each HQ instance in the level. Either in the level editor, fix manual setup in level editor. Select your HQ actor, the map. Either a BPHQ base or BP. Okay. We have here a precinct. Use the eyedropper tool or drop down to assign the matching P district zone actor in the level. I work tomorrow. What are you talking about? Right here. District zone. Okay. Criminal. Safe. I play. Still didn't validate. Still didn't validate. Still stopped at the is valid. Six kill with B and APB was not easy. Nice, man. Hey, congrats on that, though. Congrats on that. I'm having problems. So, from what I understand, this here, my BP hideout, HQ faction is criminal. I need to go back to here. For district zone reference, BP district zone. I'll call it Krim. Station name is Krim. What I'm trying to do right now is make it so that it understands. I have 0 contacts to it, but that's okay. BP district zone. First you're gonna be enforcer. Save. Play. It registered the district, but it didn't register my HQs. Still having that problem. Why? See, it still stops at the is valid. Oh, it crashed. I mean, I guess it's okay, right? It's expected. Okay. So this is what crashed it. Why did you crash it? So it still failed. Wait like one whole second. Still failed. Okay. So that doesn't that's not gonna help me. I've got a problem with the district zone reference. I go to district zone. I go back to event graph. Which this here registers the districts. Function and system. What if I check? But then the cast fails. What exactly am I missing here? Okay, hold on. I think I see the problem. I have multiple HQs trying to register time, and I think it's clogging system. Timing and proper setup. Two options to fix. Manual setup per HQ recommended right now. Delay execution till valid if you want to fail safe. If you want extra protection, add a delay node for the is valid check and begin play. This gives the level time to finish spawning and assigning references. This is not a real fix. There's a band-aid. It's better to ensure that district zone references properly assigned per HQ and level. Best practice going forward. Until we build more automatic systems like assigning based on overlap or map layout, we should always set district reference zone for HQ. That will eliminate these reference issues for now. Let me click on each HQ, actor, precincts, and hideout in the detail panel. Set their districts manually corresponding BP zone. This guarantees no conflict, and you avoid begin play race conditions. So what was the point of creating this function if I just went into the third person map and manually did it? Okay, I manually labeled them E. Zone. is valid isn't working. So this can be deleted. I'm gonna cut you. I don't need that one, I think. We're gonna cut that. What I want to do is I'm having an issue. As you can see, it goes up to here, then it stops at cast BP precinct. HQ is put into object. Although I wonder if that's actually not supposed to be there. Although everything about it makes sense. The only thing I can think of is maybe, just maybe, I got this. Thanks, man. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I feel like HQ isn't supposed to be the one casting to BP hideout. Let me go back up for a second when we set this up. Drag off, check district zone reference is valid. You don't want to call anything if it's not set. Drag out from district zone reference, type is valid, use is valid with execution pin node. Connect begin play is valid. Drag off district zone reference pin from is valid true. Search for and select register HQ. It should auto detect from BP district zone. Function is public. It says connect HQ to cast input. Well, that's right. Set precinct reference equals cast result. So I think what I'm missing up then is somewhere here. The BP HQ base. Like so. See, this looks right. The event graph. I have an array for all of the districts? No. Don't. I've only got precinct reference as a single and hideout reference. But then again, it's only supposed to have one. Place a BP district zone in the world. Place a BP. Oh, you know what I bet it is? Because this is an old district zone. Okay. It's probably running on old. I know sometimes it does that. Save. BP district zone. Up there. Then I'll put getting hideout here. BP here. In these, we're going to manually apply U and apply U. Save. Play. It still didn't work. Let's open up the function. Play. Stops. It still stops. Okay. Okay, blueprint runtime error. Access to none. Trying to read property HQ. Node. Switch. Register. HQ function. Register HQ function. BP district zone. With switch on E faction graph. Blueprint runtime error. So both times it stopped here. Okay, so both are failing register. Here is the warning the game is giving me. Print runtime error. Property HQ. On. That error message tells us exactly where the issue is. Access none trying to read property HQ. This means that inside the register HQ function in BP district zone, the input variable HQ is none. Null when the function is called. What's actually happening? The BP HQ actor is calling register HQ and passing self as to HQ. Somehow, self is not being passed in correctly or not connected at all. Oh my god, that solved it. That fixed it. You see that shit? They both fucking went through that time. Let's see. We did it. I found the problem. Oh yeah, both went through. Okay. Nice. Nice. I got it. Both the precinct and hideout are properly registering. Thanks, Cold Cat. I appreciate it, man. We did it. If you want to put it in the fridge, yeah, I'll eat it in the morning or something. Let's go. That's a huge milestone. Great job troubleshooting and getting both the precincts and hideout to properly register with their district zone. You've now got the core of your dynamic faction structure working. Okay. What are you watching? So I finally tried. Oh, you watched Kev do it also? Oh my god, he's funny. He's funny as shit. Oh yeah, he's just a monster. I love the I forced my friends series. It's always funny. He's like, I forced my friends to play. Yeah, I love his I force my friends because he plays literally the worst games with them and they're just crying the whole time. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go, man. Hey, do you do development stuff, Cold Cat King? Have you ever tried making a game, bro? This is rough. Each district zone knows its enforcer HQ and criminal HQ. Each HQ knows which district it belongs to. They're registered and connected at runtime, setting up perfectly for district control logic, contact organization, performance scaling, faction influence. Ready for the next step. Here's what we can branch into next, depending on your priorities. Register contacts to HQs. Oh, you tried once and gave up? Oh, it makes sense, man. I've given up 4 times now. Check it. Check it out. Literally like 6 months ago I tried to do this. 6 months ago, I have videos of me trying to do this, right? Videos. But yeah, no, I've tried a few times and I've given up every time. This is the furthest I've ever gotten, so I'm really happy about this one. Ready for the next step. Here's what we can branch into next, depending on my priorities. Register contacts to HQ so that each HQ holds 45 contacts used for pledging and progression. District control gameplay. Hook mission wins to a scoring system to influence district ownership. District visual state swapping based on who controls it. UI display. Add HUD elements to show who owns the district. Performance tier unlocking. Begin laying the logic for beat competency contact structure. Let me know what direction you want to go. 1 second. Oh, hold on. I made some progress. Ouch. Set up 2 inputs in X. C gives Forcer wins. X gives. Have screenshots. Made. Hold on, I need to open these to make sure I'm not on it. Got it. I review all your screenshots and I fully understand, James, and you're absolutely moving in the right direction. Here's a quick bring-down to confirm for our line. 24-hour control timer, the game state. You move the main control timer logic to the game state and it correctly. Decrements the timer on tick, checks if the timer hits 0. Control calls resolve district control for each district. Great job. This is the correct location for managing global match timing and multiplayer. 2. Add wins function in BP game state. This allows any actor like players, HQs, mission objectives to actions. You're iterating through the district array and awarding points. The win tracker in BP district zone properly adjusts enforcer wins and criminal wins. Player input for testing and BP third-person character bound seed criminal X and call add wins proper faction. This is perfect for prototyping, verifying everything works. Resolve district control logic in BP district zone. You've wired up the logic to check wins when the timer ends and set the controlled by state. Great use of branching and string debugging. You'll want to eventually add events by feedback here. What's next? Now that we've got the district control timer, win tracking, and faction victory logic running, here's a smart path forward. Visually show who controls the district. Let players capture points via gameplay. Right now you're simulating wins with button presses, eventually completing missions, killing enemies, capturing points. Those things should all add wins. For now, we can prototype a zone capture volume to simulate these. Step 3, UI feedback. You'll want a widget HUD later to show which faction currently controls the district, how much time is left in the cycle, points scored by each faction. But don't worry, we'll scaffold that step when ready. Let me know which direction you want to take next. Visualize control changes. So thinks we're ready to set up a... You've made amazing progress and the foundation is solid. Okay. Just remember all of my major goals. Game, I've noticed sometimes start straying. Goals. I can't remember details. Let me know. Stray. I'll make sure to stick closely to your vision, double check with you if anything's unclear, seems off track. We'll build exactly the game you want. Let's keep moving with that same clarity. Just say the word step. Okay. So now that we have precinct and hideout district, now I want 2 X for each. Do I just make child not your BP precinct hard properly linked to the BP district zone? We can on to assigning 2 contacts per HQ. So 2 for each BP precinct. 2. Hold up. Hold up. Because said development test see since you're still and only have 1 test precinct test hideout, you only contacts total test pre that makes 4 test contacts total, and we'll keep everything simple and local. HQ now how to proceed based on your setup. Step 1, create 4 contact child blueprints. Right click on your BP contact base. Under school, at time, make game 24, age now, 1 to do 1, hard work code, much brain, not keep up. Oh, hey, I'm literally using AI, man. I got ChatGPT literally helping me. Genuinely, if you want to, man, ChatGPT kind of smart, smarter than me. Okay. Great child. This one's going to be called E. X. And for 1. Yeah, man. Great child. Act. Officer. 2. And then great child. It's BP contact criminal 01. Act. 01. Create. B. Contact. Criminal 02. Okay. Step 2. Place them near their assigned HQ in your test district. Okay. This is my precinct, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cursor 1. I like how they're cubes. And then Enforcer 2. Then what I'll do is I'll spread them out a little bit. Do up. Okay. And then for the criminal space, I'll have one up. Lid. Up. Okay. I got two criminal contacts and then two enforcer contacts. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Now that I have contacts I can keep messing with. So let's see. Your test hideout. Since you're just testing, let's go with the manual assignment method in BP contact base. Hold on, let me read this one more time. Since you're just testing, let's go with the manual assignment method. BP contact base, or even better, in BP contact base is children. Make sure there's a variable. Variable name owning HQ. So we're gonna go to HQ base. Select each contact in the details panel. Assign the correct precinct or hideout to their owning HQ. Variable. If you want to take it one step further, useful down the line, in BP HQ base add a contacts array. Type BP contact base. In the begin play loop, through attached contacts and you don't need to do this yet, just having the contact know its owning HQ is enough for now. Okay, so it's for the okay, we're not in the right ones. Need to open up BP contact base. And then what I need now, owning HQ for a variable. Oh. Owning Q. Type. Going to be BQ base object reference. It's going to be instance editable and expose on spawn. File, save. Oh, it's doing a big save. I haven't saved in a minute. Retry. Continue. Having a problem saving. Why is that? Save all. Why is it not saving? BP contact base. It's saying BP contact base is the one it's not saving. Why? Why? Anyways, it's been compiled. If I go back to third person, I go to these contacts down here. It should have owning HQ. It'll be B precinct. Owning HQ. Precinct. HQ. The BP hideout. Q hideout. Okay, everything's saved there. Save all. So there is a problem. Okay. Guess that's okay. What is this? Okay, so now save all is working. Okay. No, it worked, it worked. I had a second Unreal Engine open, so I guess it didn't crash. What the hell? I'm so confused. Anyways, that's okay, that's okay. Right, so now these are connected to their respective hideout and precinct. Okay, very nice. Very nice. If I play, I should get a notice for precincts registered, districts been registered. Every 5 seconds, both factions failed to report. If I press C, points for criminals. Now the criminals captured the district. If I do X for enforcer, enforcers capture district. If I just do 1 for each, it should say neither control district. Yeah. Both factions failed to control district. Okay. So all of my stuff is working. It's all working, man. It's working. Now I got contacts. Now I got contacts. Ah! Woo! I like running around. It's very distracting. I enjoy it. Okay. Okay, I fixed that saving issue. Come out, downplay it. Hold on, man. It's not. There's no gameplay yet. No gameplay yet. I need to make missions. I need to make it where you can shoot, and then I want to make AI. Very basic AI, like they just run to objective type AI. You know, not smart, but something to play against. So. Give each contact name, mesh, dialog, don't care about that. Add basic mission testing or pledge buttons. Later, hook them into progression or unlock base on which HQ controls the district. Let me know when you're ready to start interacting with contacts, and I'll walk you through that next step. Can make flying car. I mean, I could, but I'm not touching cars. I'm not gonna touch cars for a long time, man. That's way down the road, you know? That's way down the road. Eventually, when I start making, sorry, when I start making a bigger play area to where just walking everywhere doesn't make sense, then I'll make a vehicle, I guess, you know? But for now, I'd rather try to get some gameplay, right? I gotta build up to that. I gotta build up to that. So I think, so we have the district, we have the HQ in the precinct, right? We have the hideout in the precinct. We have 2 contacts per precinct. I think what I need to do now is make a UI that will show me like maybe a blank space when not pledged, but then just for now it'll be like the name, it'll be like a green box and then the name of the person I'm pledged to show that I'm pledged, and to have a basic starting UI. I think I think I'm going to work on that next. That way, I can expand on the contacts and give them levels, right? So that when I pledge to a contact, no, I want the UI. That's gotta be next. I need to start making a UI. Okay, so we have done a lot. Last days. Give me the rundown on everything that's been pushed. Huge progress. Here's a full summary of everything we've built so far for your APB inspired game. Core systems we've built so far. 1. A pledging system. Contact interaction. You can walk up to a contact and press F to open an interaction widget. The player can pledge to that contact. The contact knows when a player pledges to it, tracked in game mode or game state. Cancel button closes the widget and restores player movement. The system is built to be modular and expandable. District system. Created BP district zone to represent each playable district. Each district tracks its own control state, controlled by enum, enforcer, criminal, neutral, its own win counters, enforcer wins. System will decide district ownership every 24 hours. 3 precincts and hideouts. Each BP district zone holds 1 BP precinct for enforcers, 1 BP hideout for criminals. These are child BPs of BP HQ base. Each HQ automatically registers itself with its district on begin play. The system is ready to support contact, organization, performance, scaling, and visual changes. 4. District control system. 24-hour control timer now lives in the game state, network-friendly location. Each faction earns points via the add wins function. They're tied to the faction it owns pledge contact. When the timer ends, Resolve District Control checks which faction has more ownership accordingly. Neutral is possible if tied or both 0. 5 testing tools. Bound keys, okay, C and X. 6 contact expansion created 4 child contacts. Contacts are placed near their HQ. Each contact has a reference to its owning HQ. We're preparing the groundwork to add performance-based contact pledging, add missions from specific contacts. We're close. We're actually really close to start making something maybe playable. Scale contacts as the player ranks up. Other details you've decided on that we've documented. Chrono HQ is now called Hideout instead of Stronghold. Each district will always have one precinct, one hideout. Players compete daily to control the district, which will change its visuals. Every system is being built to be modular, so it can scale into performance, visual, mission, and economic control later. You're now ready to start giving contacts missions. God, we're so close to it. Begin tracking player performance. Start visualizing district control or UI. We're not going to touch that quite yet. Build the basic matchmaking logic to simulate missions versus AI or player. God, it's literally telling me they're like right there. So here, okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. We are getting some really interesting. However, still don't have a base player I. Thing I feel should set up next is base UI and have the top left a red box for when not pledged, a green box but once pledged box green, it give the contact name and future contact name, future details. Wait. Something super basic for now. Getting They're thinking ahead exactly the right way. Creating a base player UI HUD now will give us a central place to expand later with weapons, minimap, mission. Starting with a simple pledge display is perfect. Cool. Base player HUD. Top left corner, red box not pledged, green box pledged. Next to box contact name, none if not pledged. If not pledged. Step by step, create and hook up the base UI. Okay. Goodness, I'm Alright, we're gonna make the UI. I'm kind of excited. Okay, step 1, create the HUD widget. Right click user interface. Okay. We're gonna go into widgets UI. Right click user interface. Widget blueprint. Name it WBP widget. WB HUD. Okay. Add a horizontal box. One at 1920 by 1080. Okay. This will hold the status box and contact name side by side. Anchor is going to be in the top left. Oh, okay. Inside the horizontal box, add border. Size 20 by 20. Name it pledge. That is border. Add text. Inside the horizontal box. Add border size 20 by 20. Pledge standard. Box 2. Add text. Name text. Name it act text. Default text is not pledged. Default text is not pledged. Hate this on auto. Want it down. Why is it like that? Fuck it, I mean, I don't honestly care that much. Okay. We're setting up a really basic UI. Select the border and set color to red. Red. Okay. Find the text and color dynamically. Next in print logic. Step 3, add variables to track pledge. Inside WBP clear HUD. Blueprint, add variables. I'm gonna go to the graph. Add variable. Oh, B is for Boolean is pledged, so it's gonna be lowercase b for is pledged. B is pledged. Editable, expose on spawn. Instant editable, expose on spawn. Add variable contact name. Contact name. editable on spawn. These will be set when the player pledges. Step 4. Update the UI dynamically. In the Graph tab, select contact name text. Pardon? Okay. They're not fucking... Step by step. I'm currently on step 4. Not sure how to find pledge. You're right. Let's go step by step in detail now for step 4. Bind the contact name and pledge color. Okay, make it so the text updates the pledge contact name. The border color changes depending on pledge status. Step by step binding. Step by step binding contact name and border color. Bind contact name. In the designer tab, select contact name widget. In the details panel on the right, find the contents. File and save. Designer. Contact name text. Going down to the content section. Click the bind drop down next to text. Let me read it one more time to make sure I didn't fuck up. Contact name text. Okay. Alright. Still. Did I fuck up? Click the bind drop down next to text. That's tooltip text. It will switch you to the graph tab and create a function. In the graph, drag the contact name variable into the function. Get. Connected to the return node. File and save. 4.2 bind order color based on pledge. Go back to the designer tab. Select the pledge status border. This. In the details panel, find the page color. Click the bind drop down next to it. The graph, drag it's pledged. Add a branch node. Connect branch, select color based on condition. Make color green. Color. Five. I don't know what to put on there. And if false, what's default's red? Why do you do that? Nope. Final step, test a binding. Go back to the designer tab. Okay. How do I center it? Damn, it's not working. Well, I guess we'll see how this plays out. Okay. Okay, let's hit step by step add HUD to view. 5.1 open. Or whatever you're using. Promote the return value variable. Well, let me read that one more time. Okay. Drag off the created widget and add to view. Finally enable the mouse cursor if you like. Set it to false. Set. But mouse cursor is going to be off. Create widget, promote variable, add to view. So never mind, this is just main HUD. Initialize HUD state. If you want to show not pledged on screen right after this by dragging their HUD at each variable. Okay. Let's test this. Cool. Oh, we haven't hit that step yet, that's why. Okay. Okay, let's hit it. Open my pledge logic when you handle the button. Go to the widget that runs when the pledge button is clicked. I don't know where I did that. What's BP contact base? Okay. Open your pledge button logic. Go to the widget blueprint. Probably name something like W. How do you not? Pledge menu. Update the HUD from WBP pledge menu. Here's exactly how to hook into the player HUD after pledging. Keeping your current pledge button logic flow intact step by step, directly building on the current setup. Okay. So we don't even need this print string anymore because it should. This obviously isn't necessary because wait, get the player controller. Oh, I'll use reference get player controller. Oh, okay. So upon hitting it, because we're be casting to play, setting it there. What I guess I want to do now, cast, cast, character. Get head reference. Oh. I'm getting player HUD. Oh, you know what? Okay, so I think ChatGPT is losing its mind. Because I want to do I want to get that widget. Of course. WPP player HUD get get as a player. Third person character has a player HUD. Character player HUD is right here. Is WBP player HUD. Right. Here. This should actually show. Within this should get be how fascinating. Why is that? Pose on spawn, instance editable. B is pledged. N is oh. God damn, we're doing a lot of casting. Oh, this. So how do I? I'm having problems. What's up, General? Good, I got soda. Fine, huh? Having issues. Having issues. Man, I don't understand. Okay. For now, I'm just gonna. Oh, yeah. Johnson. Adam. Bob. Michael. Kyle. Kyle. Holy cow, man. Holy cow. You wanna come see? Yeah, man, come look. Come look. Come look what I did. Come look at everything I got so far. Yes, the camera's on. Really don't. It's fine. I'll show you later. I'll show you later. Hold on, let me. Fuck, guys, I'm actually at a point. Where I think it's time I set up single mission that both HQs can access. So depending on, so no matter who I'm pledged to, I'm gonna get this one mission, right? I think we're actually at the point where I need to make a mission now. I think we're actually at the point where I should probably make a mission now. That's fucking crazy, guys. Genuinely fucking crazy. But that's probably going to be tomorrow. I think this is a really good stopping point. I've managed to make a player HUD. We actually got a crazy shit ton of stuff done today. Crazy shit ton of stuff done today. We made the HQs. We made 2 contacts for each HQ. We made it where they are bound to the district. Oh my goodness, we're actually like, we're actually at the point where I need to make a mission pool. That both HQs can access. So I'm gonna make one mission. So of course that means I need to make another enum, I think. That would be the mission pool. how would I do that? Oh man. That's fucking crazy. That's actually genuinely kind of crazy, guys. We've got so much done in these 3 days. That's fucking insane. That's so fucking insane. Okay, so let's brainstorm. With us now having district HQs, Qs. What I want to now. Action. Structure mission. Questions we have districts, age, context, place. You're thinking modular and scalable, which is exactly what kind of game exactly what this kind of game needs. Let's break it down. What is a mission pool? Mission pool is just a collection of mission templates or references a contact can draw from start a mission, their pledges and ready up. Your 3 mission pools, right on the money. Here's how I'd break them down. Enforcer mission pool, missions that only enforcers can initiate, e.g. bust a gang, secure evidence. Criminal mission pool, missions that only criminal factions can initiate, e.g. rob a bank, steal cargo. Shared mission pool, either faction can start, e.g. zone, control zones, courier races. Where to for mission pool? I recommend storing the mission array inside the contact blueprints. That way each contact can hold their own mission types and get it done. For contact later, keep everything modular, filter by faction or shared pool. I don't like the idea. Contact. Yes. Necessary access. But game state. Cute. Case. Alright. Mission. You. Yes. Yeah, I'm about to sleep. I'm just planning for tomorrow. It's not even 2 yet. I've got like 12 minutes. Sure. Sync. Proper. Keep mission data centralized, not duplicate. Contact. Take in terms of multiplayer replication. Shared logic for HQs. Treat missions as a core system, meaning there's no upper manager. Best practice for your game. Since the game and missions must sync between all players, I recommend the following. Core mission game state. Reference. It replicates to all clients by default. It's built for shared global data. Remember. Missions. The same mission. District only players are ready and eligible. Matched mission logic must be modular, isolated, and network safe. Let's break it clearly. Break your system into 2 core layers: mission pool, storage, global, and static. Where and the game state holds the actual missions. Nothing here is being played, just referenced. Shared across the whole game, so all HQs data. 2. Mission instant active runtime. Where use a new blueprint instant time a player gets matched and created. Holds a copy of the mission data. Tracks which players are involved. Exists as its own actor in the logic space. Tied to a specific district zone. Cool. Okay. I think we got it, guys. That's gonna be for tomorrow. We're gonna be setting up the basis for missions tomorrow. Oh man, that's crazy. We're so fucking. I've got so much done. Save all. Okay, guys, peace out. That's it for now. That's it for today. We did a crazy amount of fucking work. God damn. God damn. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be following this. Everything makes sense to me, so we're gonna be doing this. Got like 5 people. Fuck. Down.